Hi, my name is Ethan Anthony, and this is day 174 of the Dictionary Audiobook Project. We're back again, another episode in less than 20 minutes. It's crazy. I am so wild and unhinged. I'm not allowed out. That's how wild I am. There's no joke there. That's not even funny. But what is funny? What's funny is I was on TikTok. Because I'm pretty young. I'm hip with the memes and the trends and whatnot. So that's why I'm on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. I am at please do not drink water. It's bad for you. It's bad for you. Anyway, I was on TikTok and I'm getting a lot of clips from That 70s Show. Now, mind you, I've never seen a full episode in my life, but I've seen at least 300-minute long clips, so I know like at least 2 seasons worth of content. But I'm watching an episode, and I see I don't know any of the characters' names either. Kelso, I don't know his first name. Kelso. And I see a shirt that he's wearing. It's a green, like light green kind of see-through cowboy shirt. And like I paused. I'm like, I have that shirt. And I'm like, no, it's the same shirt. So I find my shirt, and I'm like analyzing it. I'm like, okay, same pocket shape, same buttons, same collar. I'm like, yo, yeah, it's the same shirt. So basically, I have a shirt that was featured in That 70s Show. So basically, I'm kind of like the coolest guy around. So yeah, I make sure to wear that when I go as that one character from That 70s Show whose name I don't know other than his last name, which is Kelso. And I only know that because I've seen clips of the 90s Show, which again, I haven't seen the episode, only the clips. And I'm like, oh, okay, that character's name is Kelso. And that's the son of the other Kelso. So I just know him as Kelso. And that's Kelso. I said that 6 times in under 15 seconds. Let's go. Yeah, so that's my life. I didn't say this in the last episode, but I should give my high and low of August. High, I got a job, which I really like. I really like this place a lot. The low is that I did get a ticket. I did get a ticket for hopping the allegedly hopping the turnstile. Was I in a rush? Yes. Was my card not working? Yes. Was there a cop hiding around the corner? Yes, which I don't think is fair. That feels like it doesn't feel fair. And I did explain my situation, and I missed 2 trains because he took his time. He took his time to write my ticket. But I still got to work on time, so that's all works out. And I did pay the ticket for allegedly hopping turnstile. But the best part is that so my car wasn't working, and if you're not in New York, there is this new thing. It's called the Omni system, where you can link up your card through this website. And whenever you tap, you can use like Apple Pay or whatnot. When you tap, if you spend over $34 that week, all your remaining rides are free for the rest of that week. And it's helpful. Like I've definitely reached the cap, and I'm like, oh, I just have free rides. The issue is that I got a new card, and I couldn't link it up with this Omni account. It was just being confusing. So I hopped the turnstile, get my ticket, missed 2 trains, which I have to highlight. I missed 2 trains. And then I call the Omni customer service. And I wish I remember her name because she was very sweet. And I made her laugh because I told her my whole situation about me getting the card and me getting the ticket. And she did laugh. And I was like, I guess I'm a real New Yorker. And yeah, so yeah, that was another highlight. Making the Omni employee laugh. Thank you. If you ever find this, you were the best. And I wish you the best. Thank you. But, and that's the lesson here, guys, is don't hop the turnstile. Always pay to get on public transportation. Never hop the turnstile. Never go under. Never like crawl around. And on buses too, always pay the fare, because it's rude. There's nothing funny about that. You ask for public transportation. Well, that's a long intro, but that's okay, because these are my videos, so I can do whatever I want. For example, yeah, one of those will be the thumbnail of the video. I forgot the word thumbnail for a sec. I was gonna say headshot. That's not the word. That's not a good headshot. No, it's not. No. Wow, this is 6 minutes long. Jesus. I don't know if I can do that one. Let's read. You guys are tired of this. What's our first word today? It's gonna be the word heat, like the movie that came out in 1990 something. Heat, one, verb, one, to make or become warm or hot. To excite, a heated discussion. Heatedly, adverb. Heater, noun. Heat, two, noun, one, a condition of being hot, warmth. Two, a form of energy not that, when added to a body, causes the body to rise in temperature, diffuse, to evaporate, or to expand. Three, high temperature. Four, intensity of feeling, also sexual excitement, especially in a female mammal. 5, a preliminary race for narrowing the competition. 6, race for narrowing. 6, pungency of flavor. 7, slang, police. 8, pressure, coercion, also abuse, criticism. Took heat for my mistakes. Heat exchanger, noun, device as an automobile radiator for transferring heat from one fluid to another without allowing them to mix. Heat exhaustion, noun, a condition marked by weakness, nausea, dizziness, and profuse sweating resulting from physical exertion in a hot environment. Heath, noun, one, a tract of wasteland. 2, any of a family of often evergreen shrubby plants as a blueberry or heather of wet acid soils. Heathy, adjective. Heathen, noun, 1, often disparaging, pagan. 2, an uncivilized or irreligious person. Heathen, adjective. Heathendom, noun. Heathenish, adjective. Heathenism, noun. Oh, that was way too hard, actually. Heather, noun, a northern and alpine evergreen heath with usually lavender flowers. Heathery, adjective. Heat lightning, noun, flashes of light without thunder, ascribed to distant lightning reflected by high clouds. Heat stroke, noun, disorder marked especially by high body temperatures, without sweating, and by collapse that follows prolonged exposure to excessive heat. Heave, one, verb. 1, to rise or lift upward. 2, throw. 3, to rise and fall rhythmically, also pant. 4, retch. 5, pull, push. Heaver, noun. Heave two, noun. 1, an effort to lift or raise. 2, throw, cast. 3, an upward motion. 4, plural, a chronic lung disease of horses marked by difficult breathing and persistent cough. Heaven, almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Heaven, noun. 1, firmament, usually used in plural. 2, often capitalized. The abode of the deity and of the blessed dead, also a spiritual state of everlasting communion with God, 3 capitalized, God 1. 4 a place of supreme happiness. Heavenly, adjective. Heavenward, adverb or adjective. Heavy 1, adjective. 1 having great weight. 2 hard to bear. 3 serious. 4 deep, profound. A heavy silence. 5 burdened with something oppressive. Also pregnant. 6 sluggish. 7 drab, also doleful. 8 drowsy. 9 greater than the average of its kind or class. 10 very rich and hard to digest, also not properly raised or leavened. Or leavened. 11 producing goods, as steel used in the production of other goods. Heavily, adverb. Heaviness, noun. Heavy 2, noun. A theatrical role representing a dignified or imposing person. Also a villain, especially in a story. Heavy. Heavy duty, adjective. Able to withstand unusual strain. Heavy-handed, adjective. 1 clumsy. 2 oppressive, harsh. Heavy-hearted, adjective. Saddened, despondent. Heavy lifting, noun. A burdensome or laborious duty. Heavy metal, noun. Energetic and highly amplified electronic rock music. Heavy set, adjective. Stocky and compact in build. Heavy water, noun. Water enriched in deuterium. Heavyweights, noun. 1 above average in weight, especially a boxer in an unlimited weight division. HEB, abbreviation Hebrews. Hebraism, noun. The thought, spirit, or practice characteristic of the Hebrews. Hebraic, adjective. Hebraist, noun. A specialist in Hebrew and Hebraic studies. Hebrew, noun. 1, the language of the Hebrews. 2, a member of or descendant from a group of Semitic peoples, especially Israelite. Hebrew, adjective. Hebrews, noun. See Bible table. Hecatomb, noun. An ancient Greek and Roman sacrifice of 100 oxen or cattle. Heckle, verb. To harass with questions or jibes. Badger. Heckler, noun. Hector, noun. See metric system table. Hectic, adjective. 1 being hot and flushed. 2 filled with excitement, activity, or confusion. Hectically, adverb. Hectogram, noun. See metric system table. Hectoliter, noun. See metric system table. Hectometer, noun. See metric system table. Hector, verb. 1, swagger. 2, to intimidate by bluster or personal pressure. Hedge 1, noun. 1, a fence or boundary formed of shrubs or small trees. 2, barrier. 3, a means of production as against financial loss. Hedge 2, verb. 1, encircle. 2, hinder. 3, to protect oneself financially by a counterbalancing action. 4, to evade the risk of commitment. Hedger, noun. Hedgehog, noun. A small, old-world insect-eating mammal covered with spines. Also porcupine. Hedgehop, verb. The flying airplane very close to the ground. Hedgerow, noun. A row of shrubs or trees bounding or separating fields. Hedonism, noun. The doctrine that pleasure is the chief good in life. Also a way of life based on this. Hedonist, noun. Hedonistic, adjective. Heed 1, verb. To pay attention. Heed 2, noun. Attention, notice. Heedful, adjective. Heedfully, adverb. Heedfulness, noun. Heedless, adjective. Heedlessly, adverb. Heedlessness, noun. Heel 1, noun. 1, the hind part of the foot. 2, one of the crusty ends of a loaf of bread. 3, a solid attachment forming the back of the sole of a shoe. 4, a rear, low, or bottom part. 5, a contemptible person. Heel 2, verb. To tilt to one side. List. Heft 1, noun. weight, heaviness. Heft 2, verb, to test the weight of by lifting. Hefty, adjective, one marked by bigness, bulk, and usually strength. 2, impressively large, got a hefty raise. Hegemony. Oh man. Hegemony, noun, preponderant influence or authority over others, domination. Hegira, noun, a journey especially when undertaken to escape a dangerous or undesirable environment. Heifer, noun, a young cow, especially one that has not had a calf. Height, noun, 1, the highest part or point. 2, the distance from the bottom to the top of something standing upright. 3, altitude. Heighten, verb, 1, to increase in amount or degree. 2, to make or become high or higher. Synonyms: enhance, intensify, aggravate, magnify. Heimlich maneuver, noun, the manual application of sudden upward pressure on the upper abdomen of a choking victim to force a foreign object from the trachea. Heinous, adjective, hatefully or shockingly evil. Heinously, adverb, heinousness, noun. Heir, noun, one who inherits or is entitled to inherit property, rank, title, or office. Heirship, noun. Heir apparent, noun, an heir whose rights succeed as to a title cannot be taken away if he or she survives the present holder. Heiress, noun, a female heir, especially to great wealth. Heirloom, noun, 1, a piece of personal property that descends by inheritance. 2, something handed on from one generation to another. Heir presumptive, noun, an heir who presents right to inherit. Let's try that again. An heir whose present right to inherit could be lost through the birth of a nearer relative. Heist, verb, to commit armed robbery on. Also steal, heist, noun. Held, past and past participle of hold. Helical, adjective, spiral. Helicopter, noun, an aircraft that is supported in the air by 1 or more rotors revolving on substantially vertical axes. Heliocentric, adjective, having or relating to the sun as center. Heliosphere, noun, a region in space influenced by the sun or solar wind. Heliotrope, noun, any of a genus of herbs or shrubs related to the forget-me-nots that have small white or purple flowers. Heliport, noun, a landing and takeoff place for a helicopter. Helium, noun, a very light inert gaseous chemical element occurring in various natural gases. Helix, noun, something spiral in form. Hell, noun, 1, a netherworld in which the dead continue to exist. 2, the realm of the devil in which the damned suffer everlasting punishment. 3, a place or state of torment or destruction. Hellish, adjective. Hellacious, adjective, 1, exceptionally powerful or violent. Hellacious winds. 2, remarkably good. 3, extremely difficult. A hellacious schedule. 4, extraordinarily large. Hellbent, adjective, stubbornly determined. Hellbent on revenge. Hellcat, noun, 1, witch, 2, a violently temperamental person, especially an ill-tempered woman. Hellebore, noun, 1, any of a genus of poisonous herbs related to the buttercups, also the dried roots of a hellebore. 2, a poisonous plant related to the lilies, also its dried roots used in medicine and in insecticides. Hellene, noun, Greek. Hellenism, noun, a body of humanistic and classical ideals associated with ancient Greece. Hellenic, adjective. Hellenist, noun. Hellenistic, adjective, of or relating to Greek history, culture, or art after Alexander the Great. Hell for leather, adjective, at full speed. Hellgrammite, noun, an aquatic insect larva that is used as bait in fishing. Hellhole, noun, a place of extreme misery or squalor. Hellion, noun, a troublesome or mischievous person. Hello, noun, an expression of greeting, used interjectionally. Helm, noun, one a lever or wheel for steering a ship to a position of control. Helmet, noun, a protective covering for the head. Helmsman, noun, the person at the helm, steersman. Helmsperson, noun, helmsman. Helot, noun, an enslaved person or serf. Help one, verb, one aid, assist, to improve, relieve. 3, to be of use, also promote. 4, to change for the better. 5, to refrain from, also prevent. 6, to serve with food or drink, help yourself. Helper, noun. Help 2, noun. 1, aid, assistance, also a source of aid. 2, remedy, relief. 3, one who assists another. 4, employee. Helpful, adjective. Helpfully, adverb. Helpfulness, noun. Helpless, adjective. Helplessly, adverb. Helplessness, noun. Helper T cell, noun. A T cell that participates in the immune response by recognizing foreign antigens and has a protein on its surface to which HIV attaches. Helping, noun, a portion of food. Helpmate, noun, 1 helper, 2 wife. Where was I? Oh yeah. Helpmeet, noun, helpmate. Helter skelter, adverb, 1 in undue haste or disorder, 2 haphazardly. Helve, noun, a handle of a tool or weapon. Helvetian, adjective, Swiss. Helvetian, noun. Hem, 1, noun, 1 a border of an article. Where was I? A border of an article as a cloth doubled back and stitched down. 2, rim, margin. Hem, 2, verb, 1 to make a hem in sewing, also border, edge. 2 to surround restrictively. He-man, noun, a strong, virile man. Hematite, noun, a mineral that consists of an oxide of iron and that constitutes an important iron ore. Hematology, noun, a branch of biology that deals with the blood and blood-forming organs. Hematologic, also hematological, adjective. Hematologist, noun. Hematoma, noun, a usually clotted mass of blood forming as a result of a broken blood vessel. Heme, noun, the deep red iron-containing part of hemoglobin. Hemisphere, noun. That's hemisphere. Wow. Hemisphere, noun. One of the halves of the Earth as divided by the equator into northern and southern parts, or by a meridian into eastern and western parts. 2, either of 2 half spheres formed by a plane through the sphere's center. Hemispheric or hemispherical, adjective. Hemline, noun, the line formed by the lower edge of a garment. Hemlock, noun, 1 any of several poisonous herbs related to the carrot. 2 an evergreen tree related to the pines. Also its soft, light wood. And we're going to end on the word hemlock today. The word hemlock today. It's a good word. I think hemlock is interesting. I did not know it was related to the carrots, though. That is a cool fact to learn. There's so many cool facts to learn, and maybe can I tell you guys a fact? Actually, can I tell you guys a fact? I'm sorry. A fun fact: my name is spelled Eythen, because my name is Ethan. Eythen, not Ethan or Ethen or Eythan or Ethyan or Eithen or Dork. It is spelled Eythen. En. In case you forgot. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to record more videos, but it is going to be... Yeah, that's me right now. I'm pooped, as the kids say. But thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time for another exciting reading of Merriam-Webster Dictionary. Have a good day.